Yo, yo, how we doing? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Right, so already running a bit behind. So it is Tuesday, Choppy Tuesday, which has not been so choppy today. Bit of a mad morning, really. Big sell-off during Asia. We've cleared 72 points on ES, which is quite decent. London is open, running a little bit late this morning, because I'm just sorting out a trade not long before the London Open. So yeah, no news really going on today. Was expecting a bit of a choppy day, but I think we're at a key area, so could be quite a decent day, to be honest. Could be quite a decent day, but yeah, I'm really interested in being a buyer down at this level down here, where it's quite a big level. I'm sort of wanting it to maybe eat into this area a little bit. Then if we start getting back above, I'm sort of up for longing from there. Yeah, so because it's a daily level, if we do eat into it a bit, then that's the wick. Do you know what I mean? But we have respected it nicely already this morning. Got a nice reaction off of there. We didn't quite take the swing high, so I'm expecting us to sort of come back down, test it again. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I just got a nice little short from this leg down. It's pulled a value area. Got short at the point of control. There was lots of aggressive buyers, not much follow through. Yeah, got short, and yeah, got a nice 5 points out of that. Didn't quite get the 5 points on the take profit pro account. Again, trading aggressively for the intraday drawdown. I think my full take profit would have been like 275 or something like that. I can't remember. Yes, I was just journaling the trade as I went live. So let me just finish that off quickly. Entry is 238. Asia, because it's before London. Short. .5 points because there's lots of volatility this morning, and it was 1.1, 1.05, 1.05. Right, calculator out. So 102.04 times the 6 top step accounts is 612.24, and then it was what, another 200 on here. Add 200 to that, 812 for that nice little trade there, which is decent. $12, $24. What's going on with that? Why is that not number US dollar? Oh, that's because I put the dollar in. Why? Okay. Sweet as a nut. Nice little 4 trade win streak at the minute. Yes, November shaping up to be pretty decent so far. What are we, halfway through now? Win rate's nothing special. 64% is about average. 11 wins, 6 losses. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Dominic, good morning. How you doing, fella? Because I haven't updated the bottom bar this morning. November P&L is now 3,000. And on the year, I am now up 845. Lovely. So interestingly, we are actually pushing above now. So maybe we don't come down and test this level. Might have missed the boat, but yeah, this is not a trade I've ever taken, but I've sort of been looking at it the last few days and looking at previous examples of it, and it's a sort of trade that you can sort of get into and then hold to like New York lunch. Do you know what I mean? And it's like you end up catching the move of the day kind of thing. All good on you? Yeah, man, not too bad, Dominic. Not too bad, mate. Oh, good morning. Nice trade, cheers, mate. Just for on the trade journal, the ability to upload strats and put which strats used, which level taken. Just a quickie, gotta shoot. I think one. Yeah, nice one, Ward. Yes, it's something that I'm implementing. A way to so you can put your strat in, and maybe like a quick checklist of what your checklist is, and then you can then. That's the word I'm looking for. Basically, put that. A trade that you've taken, label it with whatever strategy it was, so then you can keep an eye on what strategies work, what strategies don't. So yes, that's definitely something I'm implementing. I was doing a separate sheet for that, like a strategy tracker, but I thought, fuck that, let's just combine it, man. Let's just combine it. No one wants to be doing more journaling than they have to do, so that's the plan. But yes, good shout though, mate. But have a good day, Ward. Just stopping by, man. I ask how you backtested this volume profile strategy, because I looked into it once but couldn't find a proper way to do it. I was doing it on TradeZeller. TradeZeller is very, very good for backtesting. I've always been an FX replay guy. Never really liked FX replay. It's always just shit, buggy. Never sort of worked very well. Thought I would realise that TradeZeller does backtesting. And honestly, it's night and day difference how much better TradeZeller is to FX replay for backtesting. I thought TradeZeller was just for journaling, but yeah, TradeZeller's something else for backtesting. See, I did that, and I wasn't quite doing. I'm doing a lot more now than what I was when I was doing the backtesting. When I was doing the backtesting, I was actually just doing the previous day value areas basically on ES. And I think I just went back and basically backtested from January this year through till like August, I think it was, when I was doing the back test, and that was the current month. Yeah, TradeDay is good because you can put in things called add strategies to your playbook, and then every trade you can link to that playbook, basically that strategy, and so you can see what exactly play you're doing and what works, what doesn't. Yeah, what I've always found, Dominic, with the volume profile stuff is I think you're far better off most of the time just looking for a very quick one-to-one move off of it. And I personally prefer just limit ordering him. A lot of people say, oh no, you need to wait for confirmation, wait till you see absorption, blah 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 blah. So often you literally get like a one tick touch, and then boom, the rejection. You get like an instant rejection off of it. 3-5 points, whatever it is on ES. And you're in and out done. And then if it does blast through, the level's not respected completely. Because if you're trying to catch more off of it, you need to know the direction of the day, don't you? You need to be correct on your bias. But if you're just looking for quick scalps, you don't need to be correct. You can trade with your bias and sort of say, all right, I think it's going to be short today, then only look for shorts, rather than trying to long into a short day. But you can take the quick opposite direction ones, or if you are wrong, if you have got it wrong, you're in and out before you sort of know anything about it. So like this trade here, I was expecting us to fall back down to this level. That was my thought process behind it. That's why I took it. And I just dragged a volume profile. Do it on top step. Something I started doing recently. Just dragging it from the swing lows and highs. It's not a trade I normally take. I normally sort of do it for exits. But I like the idea of us coming back down here so much that I've got into a quick short off the this swing point of control. In and out. But I was wrong. We're not coming down here right now, at least. You know what I mean? And it's fine to be wrong because I'm still up on the day. So yeah, for me, I find it so much more beneficial just to be in and out with the moves, man. Because otherwise, you're betting on the fact that you're going to be right, which I don't like to do that because I'm not normally right. Using TradeDay for journaling as well as, or just back testing. You can do both on there. I was doing both when I was doing it, but I have my own journal which has got all my my funded entries on there already, so it's not one that I'm sort of looking to move over. I don't pay for it anymore. I literally paid for it for a few months. I was doing the premium one, the most expensive one, because you can have unlimited strategies. You can add unlimited strategies. I think it's about $50 a month. I just did it for a couple of months until I got all the data that I needed, then I just stopped paying for it. It's not something I'd want to be paying for regularly. If you can afford it, then it's a great journal. Great tools are there. You've got checklists that you can add. Obviously you got the back testing tools, and yeah, the journal and stuff is really good. But I mean, yeah, I have my own journal which doesn't cost me anything, so I use that. Definitely though, if you're not journaling, I think you should be journaling. Definitely helpful to sort of see where you're at. It's very easy to be in denial sometimes, and you think that you're doing quite well. Then when you actually realise that when you enter all your trades into a journal, and you think, oh, hang on a minute, my win rate isn't as good as I thought it was, or I'm not sticking to the rules as I thought I was. I'm taking this, that, and that trade where I shouldn't even be trading then. Like, bit of a reality check sometimes, which is what you need. So we are currently, we could just be chopping around the current day point of control for a bit. Yeah, I would love for us to come back down and claim this level, and then reclaim it, and then I'll be well up for a long. But yeah, this is only something I've really started looking at the last few days. You know, I was just saying about I entered this trade here from just dragging a volume profile from the swing low to the swing high. This is basically doing that, but on a daily chart. And yeah, this level is basically the value area low of a daily leg up, basically. So we've had a big leg up, and then this is the value area low of that. So this is in my head. If we're bullish still on the daily, then this is where to buy. And yeah, the plan is to get in and maybe hold on to it for a bit. I won't be on the pro take profit trader pro account because the intraday drawdown, but the top step ones maybe hold on to for a few hours at least, which is not something I normally do. Sahan, hello my friend, how was today? Yes man, not too bad, not too bad. Up 1 hour so far on the day. Quite a little short just before London Open. I was just talking about a minute ago, but the idea behind this one, Sahan, was basically just grabbed a volume profile from the swing high to low on this leg down, with the buyers that we're going to come back down here. So yeah, got in short at the point of control, basically looking for a move back down. But I was just saying to Dominic that I think the key is with the volume profile stuff is just to get in and out, look for the quick moves, because I was wrong on this. We've actually pushed up, taken the high, but I was still able to profit from it. So volatility is definitely higher today though, guys, so you want to be increasing your stop loss size. So I did this is a 5-pointer, and normally during London I'll be looking for what, 2.5 points, sometimes 3, but ATR's at 6 at the minute. But this is sort of normally the same size that I'd have in the New York session, so it might calm down later, but yeah, so the main thing I'm interested in today is along from this sort of area. We've already had 2 rejections from it though, because it's a daily level. I'm looking for it to eat into it a little bit and then come back and reclaim it, so cause like a wick on the daily chart. Past the top step last week, but haven't activated. Nice hand, man. Congrats. Is that doing like the EMA strategy, or is that doing something else, or? Yeah, basically 2 trades is risking consistently per trade. Nice, man. Nice. And yeah, if you're getting 3-to-1s as well, you'll hit that in no time. More doable with 2 trades, and then if you're doing a 3-to-1. Lots of activity this point of control, isn't there? Big battle going on. Yeah, other than this daily level, we're not really near anything. We melted down from the previous day of value area low quite early on. No real reaction from this level either. I always find that if you look back early, if you say you've got a level previous day value area low, you're coming on for the New York session or something. If you've got a level that hasn't been respected, and you've just been sort of chopping through it like it's not there, then it's definitely not a level to trade from. Obviously, sometimes you get a level that hasn't been touched at all, hasn't been near there, which is fine. Normally right to trade from, but yeah, a good sign to stay away from a level is if we're just melting through it like that. There's like it's not there. Yeah, that's not one I'll be looking to trade from. It does line up with the Asia Open, which is normally quite a good level, but yeah, I don't like to see no reaction at all. Wait for a setup, then I activate the account. Took me 1 month has passed and the account's about to be okay. Yeah. Are you not getting that many subs then? Obviously, just be aware that obviously the obviously you've got to pay the activation fee, and the top step is pretty instant now. And I haven't set up an express funded with the new dashboard or anything, but I think it's pretty instant. But yeah, I wouldn't want you to see a sub going to activate it, and then it take a couple of hours to get sorted. Miss your entry. I think it's instant now. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, also it's a hand. It's I think you've got to take a trade every month. I think you've got to take at least one trade. That was always the rule for the old accounts anyway. There's something I had to bear in mind, because obviously I went through a stage of only taking a couple of trades a month. So yeah, you've got to be taking at least one trade every 30 days or something like that. Otherwise, they class it as inactive and would just close it. I think. Bear that in mind. Might be worth double checking it, because the rules have changed quite a lot since I saw that one. That was obviously a good 12 months ago, and they've had new dashboards, new accounts, and all sorts since then. So double check that. But because I know take profit traders once a week, you've got to take a trade at least once a week on the pro account. I think if you email them, if you've got something going on, I think they'll allow it. But yeah, it's not ideal if you're going on holiday for a couple of weeks. You don't want to be trying to trade when you're on holiday. Oh, 90 on the limit buy. Pulled. I'm trying to add more strategies to trade more often. Now my strategy is only giving me one setup a month. Yeah. That's you've got good patience and discipline though to hand to taking one setup a month. Definitely good to try add something else to the roster in it, but yeah, good patience and discipline. Getting a bit of movement here. I always find with Tuesdays it's either really choppy, hardly any volume, nothing really going on, or it's either fucking mental. There's never an in between. I think I just deleted my fucking accounts page. How do I get that back? The camera made on the trading view gives me alerts set up as possible, so don't need to watch the chart all the time. Oh, that's ideal, man. That is ideal. That's what you want in it, is not to be glued to the charts all day long. If you know mechanical strategy, let me know and I can create the indicator and test it. If I do one, mate, I'd be doing it. You know me, I love a mechanical one. Love a mechanical strat. I think now that we're pushing up, I'm not sure if we're going to come back and claim this level again. What I could potentially do is once we find a high, try and get an entry based on this, maybe get an entry value area low of this leg up. $170 sitting on the book up here at the 680 mark. Could be a spoof though. It's also not that much more. We're getting lots of decent sized orders at the minute. They're in smaller numbers. Might sim sim trade it just because if it was in the sort of 300 mark, then I'd be up for trading it on the pro account. But if it isn't a spoof, obviously. ATR's at 6.6. We're getting up there. So yeah, what I do with this, obviously, because you get so many spoof orders, I'll wait until it's filled. If it gets filled, and then look for a quick move off of it. Yeah, I'm taking it on the sim account because it's not that big of an order really today. Nathan, yo man, how you doing, Mush? Trader account pass. How's life? Yeah, life's good, man. Life is good. I'm trading better than I've ever traded, I think. And yeah, enjoying it, man. Enjoying it. Just taking it slow on the, especially on the pro account, because of that intraday drawdown. Right. I'm sure that was filled. But yeah, it's only doing it on the sim account because it's not that big of an order in reality. If it was in the sort of 250, 300 marks, I'd have been up for it, but we did have a decent lot of action going on just before it, so we might be right. It might have added up. But oh, it's going to be a stop out by the looks of it. There you go, stopped out. Glad I didn't take it on the pro account. Looks like we're actually running it up to the value area high. Maybe that's where we get a reaction. Definitely not short in this market though. Long bias on the day. Now we've hit my hit the target. Definitely long bias. How's life for you, Nathan? Life's good. Nice tap into that current day value area high. Getting a bit of a reaction off of there. Could be a little local top for a minute. Yeah, it's going to be difficult to find an entry on this long. Point of control could be a nice play. Be point of control this leg up, point of control on the day so far. Probably be around the 50% mark as well, this leg up. But the trouble is, I mean, 5-point stop would be so tight. So if we do want to come down and test the value area low, or even the level itself, difficult one, man. Gaffan's been pretty busy. Took a short break from trading. Crazy Market's also in gold. I haven't been checking gold, man. I took a trade in gold for the first time in about 6 months, and it was a loss, so I haven't even looked at it since. Big sell-off, is it? There's a daily, 1 day. Never probably. Yeah, I mean, the Asia and London session have been pretty mental today. Volatility's been pretty high on it ES. Let's delete all this. Could we be breaking down? I feel like we're due a bit of a sell. I think we can go. We've had a little bit, but if we take this level, it could be a pretty long fall. Yeah, it could have been a nice short, that value area high. It's just difficult to want to short an aggressive market like that. All these red and green bubbles, they are aggressive buyers and sellers. Fantastic tool, I'm loving it. So you can let me go on the 1 minute, it's a bit clearer. Normally there isn't this many on the London session. I've got it set to a minimum of 20, so I only get a bubble if there's an order for 20 contracts or more. Normally it wouldn't be this many, but it's a bit mental today. During the New York session, I would normally set it between sort of 60 and 80. But yeah, so you can see at price 6680, there was an aggressive buyer who market bought 170 contracts. And yeah, they're good for a couple of reasons. I think they're good to they're good for like absorption purposes. So an example would be down here. So it's got to be a level that you're interested in. Down here we had lots of aggressive sellers. You can sort of see lots of... just 1 minute. Where have I gone? I'm lost. So as soon as you tapped into this level, you've got lots of aggressive sellers, but no real follow through. Being reclaimed. A few more aggressive sellers and then aggressive buyers then stepped in. So that's absorption. So there's basically someone here on the buying on the limit. Do you know what I mean? So someone's not letting it pass this level and is buying all of these aggressive sellers basically, which is sort of a good indication of a reversal. Another way that I like to play it, but it's probably my least favorite or my least profitable way, is if you've got a trending market, it can be quite good for entry. So if you've had a large buyer, obviously price would have retraced slightly, then if you then retake that and get comfortably above it, it can be a good place to put your entries for a long to continue. Do you know what I mean? Obviously hasn't worked out here, but I think this is probably the end of this leg, so yeah, it's probably my least favorite way. It's the way I found least beneficial. And then another way I think it can be good reversal areas, but I mainly use the book to see them in advance, and the bubbles are sort of an aftermath effect. You can sort of see it visually. Does the platform you're using have replay? Yes, it does, but I don't think it's very good. It's not as good as it should be. Where it's tick data, you might be able to change it so it's not tick data, to be fair. But I tried going back to like January or something like that a couple of about a week ago, and it almost had a meltdown. I had to force close it because it's trying to load. Bang on my throat. Obviously, it's trying to load every single tick for the entire year if I'm going back to January, which obviously it doesn't do. Maybe if you had a different computer, potentially it would, but it doesn't on mine at least. But there could potentially be a setting somewhere. I need to look into it where you can turn off the tick data. So I don't need tick data really. 1 minute data, 1 minute bar data would be fine for me, but yeah, it's good in the sense that you can if I wanted to go back to today, 17th today, if I wanted to go back to London Open, we are back at London Open, and I can literally move it tick by tick if I wanted to. Is it the play? Yeah, step to next tick. So if I press play, I can literally watch every single tick of that 1 minute bar, which if you're on the New York session is pretty insane. Lots of information, lots of data. Alright, we've just tapped into that value area high of that swing up, so this could potentially be as far as we come back. I would like to see a bit further. Okay, man, yo, how you doing, fella? Freezing my tits off. Yeah, man, it's cold, isn't it? On the way to work this morning, I realised I need to dig my gloves out because it's fucking Baltic. My hands are killing me. What's your strategy? What do you look for in priorities? Chris, I mainly trade volume profile. I've started to implement order flow a little bit into it. but I'm still quite early with that. So but yeah, mainly volume profile. So looking at the previous day volume profile, previous week volume profile, current day volume profile, and just look for quick reactions off of that. 2.5 points on the sort of London session. Normally today it's a bit more because it's a bit mental today. 5 points on New York session. Quick in and out. What I'm liking to look today is not a trade that I normally take, is a bit of a longer hold from a daily volume level. Basically just I dragged the volume profile from the latest leg up on the swing low to swing high on the daily chart, and this is the value area low of that profile. And yeah, we've already respected it twice. I was hoping for it to eat into a bit more and then reclaim it, and it would be like the sort of the wick on the daily chart, but we didn't get that, and we've just shot off without me. So now I'm just sort of considering an entry maybe around potentially around the point of control area. I'd prefer an entry down at the 649 area. But I'm not sure that we're going to come back and touch this again, but you never know, do you? Thanks, mate. You're definitely the most transparent and honest trader I've seen on YouTube. Cheers, man. I do try to be. That's why I started doing YouTube, because it's made out to be so fucking easy trading. Most people on here are bloody people that have been doing it years, and there's not really anyone on here sort of documenting the journey, is there? Ah, it's a hand. You know what I was saying, you can probably turn the tick data off. You can. You probably can't see it, my head might be in the way. Let me go to my head quickly, full display. So obviously when you turn replay on, this is the thing down here, so you can change the date, time and stuff. And you've got here tick data. If you go to settings, you can change it to minute data. That would make it work probably. So, and if it does, it's if it does work, it's pretty good, because you can trade it. It sets up like another account for you basically. Let's do it quickly. Let's go to the 1 minute data updates. Yeah, it sets a whole account up for you. Turn it on. This is London. And you've got replay. You can trade like you would normally, which is quite cool. The only thing that I don't like about it is I would like to see the DOM data. It's still got the tick data on it. So it's got time and sales. It's got volume and stuff, and it's got the bubbles. But I would like to have seen the book. That'd have been quite cool. Where's my head gone? That's good for backtest. Yeah, man, 100%. 100%. I haven't done any large scale backtesting on there, but I've gone back here and there for like specific stuff. So we're getting a little reaction off this level, but for me, I've got to be trying to get the best entry, and it's going to be the point of control or the value area low. But even then, I don't know if how confident I am. Where it's not a trade that I normally do either, is making me doubt it, and then it's also not going exactly how I wanted it to go. Like I said, I wanted to eat into it and then reclaim it, and then I'd wanted to have longed from here. Wasn't expecting the reaction off of it that we got. So we could still get that. Maybe we eat into it during the New York session. But then get a PM session reversal or something, I don't know. What's difficult with the volume profiles, you can see reactions all the time, but it's just knowing which ones to take, which ones not to take, which ones are more likely. Like, you probably could have squeezed a trade out of this longer from this value area high here, but for me it's the least likely level to play out. Could have quite easily just melted straight through and got a reaction from the point of control instead. Same with this level here. Taco, how you doing, fella? How are you, man? How is your performance? Oh, you're just getting off here. Yeah, how was your performance on Friday, man? Amazing. Oh, good, man. Good. Good. All them bloody midnight fucking hours practicing, man, is paid off on it. Now you can actually go to bed at a reasonable time. No, bro, good luck. Skill trading. Cheers, Taco, mate. And yeah, good luck for you, man. I hope you have a good week as well. With the old trading. Play it safe, play it sensible. I'm probably going to call it in a minute, to be honest. When are you planning to request another payment from Top Step? I'm thinking probably January time. We're getting there with the accounts. I was stuck at the 1,000 mark for so long when I think you might have pointed it out as a hand. Every time I got near it, I kept fucking rejecting it. Falling back down to the 900s to the 800s kind of thing. So yeah, good to see us at the getting close to 1,600 now. Obviously I need to be getting the 200 plus days. Currently risking 100 per trade, which is double what I have been risking for the last sort of 6 months. If I take 2 trades in a day and it's a winner, then I'm going to get that. If I'm only taking 1 trade, then I'm not going to get that 200 plus day. And I'm pretty sure, because of the first 3 of the old dashboard accounts, I still needed 200, not the 150. I think on the new ones I'll need 150, but on the old ones I'll need 200. So yes, I'm hoping by, I mean, at the rate I'm going, by December I'll be risking more, like 150 per trade or something. But yeah, I'm hoping by January I'll be risking 200 per trade. So I'll be regularly getting 200 plus days. Accounts will be a nice size by then, because I've been slowly grinding them up, and then yeah, I can start taking payouts. It's nice getting the 800, $1,000 days, but until I'm actually taking payouts, that doesn't mean too much, does it? So yes, we shall see. But yeah, I'm hoping January at some point I can request a payout. Be a nice little New Year bonus. But yeah, the sort of, if I can sort of be up 2, maybe 3 hours a week, we're talking 2-3 grand a week over all the accounts, which I'm pretty happy with. But then by the time January comes around, I should have a decent amount to be taken out. Take a couple of K out maybe in January. Got to keep it up though. November's actually going really well so far. Over halfway through the month now, and I've only had really one red day. This is a $13 spray, basically break even. Another break even day here. That was pretty much break even as well, but yeah, one red day this month so far. Good old top step. I think next year January will be better than this year. I mean, yeah, January was fucking awful, wasn't it? Minus 1k in January this year. But something I am trying to bear in mind is December, January isn't always too great anyway, so maybe I shouldn't be sort of increasing risk too much in them months. But we'll see how it goes. I'm doing something completely different now, aren't I? So need to bog. Have a great day. You off to find a fence, UK man. See you later, Mush. Have a good one. I want to head off in a minute anyway, so I'll see you tomorrow if you're around, mate. Yeah, I'm gonna call it. I'm heading out in a minute with the missus. But I think if we come down to the point of control, I think I'll sit on my hands. If we come down to the value area low, depending on what time it is, if like with the New York Open and stuff, I might look to long from there. There's a possibility that we come back down here, but now I've had that big leg up. I'm hoping that this is the bottom. Yeah, maybe look to getting along from here. But we'll see. That'll be later on. But yeah, hopefully nothing happens before I'm back. I'm going to be out for a couple of hours. If it does, then it goes off without me. That's fine. I'm up 1 hour for the day. That's fine with me. But yes, I shall be back tomorrow, normal time for the London session. And take it easy if you're still trading today, guys. Remember, scale down a little bit, increase your stop loss size. Volatility is higher than usual during this London session. I mean, ATR and ES is actually 6.8 at the minute. It's normally what, 2.5 to 3 at the minute normally. So yeah, make sure you're adjusting accordingly. Yes, enjoy, guys, and yeah, cheers for stopping by. And yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good one, lads. Ta-da.